developing good study habits and good study skills. Most psychologists use the definition of learning as a relatively permanent change in one's behavior due to reinforced practice. The first lesson that we learned in life is probably how to tie our shoes. We grabbed one string, grabbed the other string, made a loop, crossed them, tied them, and then we were done tying our shoes. Again, the definition of learning, a relatively permanent change in behavior due to reinforced practice. Every day we practice tying our shoes, we got positive reinforcement from our parents or our older siblings. Look, Johnny is such a big boy, he knows how to tie his shoes himself. Statistics have shown that anytime a student has been disseminated information, if that student will review that information 3 times, that student will have a tendency to retain 80% of that information. And the last time I checked, 80% is not a bad score to get on a test. Let's just say I was your biology teacher. And I said to the group of students, today is Monday, the first day of class, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. Every night you're going to have a chapter to read. At the end of each chapter, there's 10 questions. I'm going to give you a pass out every day, some more information. The information also that you will be getting will be from videos that I'm going to show. I'm going to show 2 videos during the course of the week. So this week we're going to study the entire unit on the circulatory system and the digestive system. And I say to you that a week from this Thursday, you're going to have a test on this entire unit. What a lot of students do is wait until the night before that exam, which is next Wednesday, before they pull out all the information to try to study for the test or the exam. That's called cramming, and it's usually not an effective way to learn your information. So again, let's go from the beginning. Each night you'll have a chapter to read. You'll have 10 questions at the end of each chapter. You're going to get a pass out every day, a yellow, a blue, a green, a pink, and a goldenrod. All those colored sheets, again, will have valuable information on the subject matter, the circulatory system, and the digestive system. Again, you'll see 2 videos, and during the course of those videos, I'll give you a pass out. The pass out will have blanks, and it's up to you to pay attention to the video, because the person that is narrating the video will be giving you valuable information on this subject matter, such as arteries carry blood away from the heart, veins carry blood to the heart. This pertains to the circulatory system. In the digestive system, you might hear a term called peristalsis. Peristalsis is the wave-like motion or movement of the intestines when your food is traveling through the digestive tract. Those 2 terms, again, are just examples of the information that you will be tested on. Also, periodically I'll start the class by giving you maybe a 5-minute lecture to tie in the stuff that you read last night for your homework or from the questions that you had while you were doing your homework. So, let's go into how you prepare for your exam. Again, most students wait until the night before, which is next Wednesday, but what I'm suggesting, based on the statistic, again, anytime a student's been disseminated information, if the student reviews that information 3 times, they will have a tendency to retain 80% of that information. So what you should do at the end of that week, that Saturday, let's say you decide to sleep in. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, get up, get something to eat. Maybe you got the big game coming up tonight. Block out a couple hours of quiet time. Pull out all the information from your science class or your biology class. Lay it out in chronological order. Wherever you study, your dining room table, kitchen table, your desk, floor, bed, what have you. But lay it all out in chronological order. Here's what we did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Go through all that information every day. What you did every day, all the notes, all the pass outs, all the questions from the questions at the end of each chapter that you got during the course of the week. Go through all of it. Like I said, a couple hours of quiet time. When I say quiet time, put your cell phone out in the garage. Put it in your dad's car because you don't need anything interrupting you. You don't want to be studying this stuff and then all of a sudden you're getting boop, 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 and you're looking and seeing what someone is sending you as a message. No, this is a quiet, deep dive into the subject matter. So again, chronological order, go through all of it. And folks, that is your first review. Then, maybe Sunday after church or Monday evening, pull it all out again. Chronological order. Here's what we did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of last week. Review all the information again and again. If it's math, work through each of those problems again. Funny thing about math, the more you work through the problem, the more you become familiar with how the processes in math work. So again, Sunday after church or Monday evening, you're going through all of it again. That would be your second review. And then, the night before the test, that Wednesday night, same thing, chronological order, wherever you study, lay it out one more time, go through all of it again. That would be your third review. And again, to reiterate, if you do that, you will have a tendency to retain 80% of that information. And again, the last time I checked, 80% was not a bad grade. Give you a for instance. I had a student approach me. I was in the classroom, and the student didn't see me when they first walked in because the desk was kind of like close to the door. So they walked right through the door, went over to the desk, put their things down, excuse me, and then all of a sudden, they noticed that I was sitting there. So she turned around, and she was so excited. She said, "Mr. Fraley, I can't believe you're here today." I said, "Wow, why are you so excited?" I said, "Slow down." She was so excited that you would have thought it was Christmas morning, and she came downstairs to a dollhouse, a bike, and an easy bake oven. This young lady was super excited. So after I got her to calm down and tell me why she was so excited, she said, "Mr. Fraley, do you remember this?" I said, "Of course I remember that." So she said, "I've never in my life gotten above a C in math." She said, "Math and I just don't get along." She said, "This is fourth hour. The reason I'm so excited because I had no idea you were going to be here today." She said, "First hour, I got my algebra test back." She said, "Look what I got on my algebra test." Teacher wrote in red ink. She got 50 out of 55. Teacher wrote an A, put an arrow down from the A. In the circle, the teacher wrote, "Good work." Again, this is one of the best study habits and study skills that you can develop. Thank you.